can begin to suffer some very grim
Nicholas
consequences.
Fugese reporting.
But he worries
Seen
that
in
the
our
clock is
report on
ticking for
Memphis
him too.
and Buckingham
His
Palace
mood made worse,
recipient
perhaps, by a recent
2012.
poll that found Prince Charles less popular even than his new daughter-in-law. The same survey discovering the British like Charles a lot less than the Queen, and that even his son, who is also waiting to be king.
Perhaps Camilla and Charles are in the sandwich generation of royals. Okay, they're respected, but between the Queen and William and Kate, they don't get much of a look in. It doesn't really matter what the public thinks. Charles will be king one day.
Charles already often represents his mum on a tour of Australia last month, a successful trip, though the crowd's not as excited as for Will and Kate. Later in New Zealand, he spent his birthday on the set of the new movie The Hobbit.
I am glory the dwarf, and on this special day, your birthday, I offer myself at the request of Sir Peter Jackson to you to command as you see fit.
One day, Prince Charles will be in command of an entire nation. But he may still be a few birthdays short of becoming king. Royal experts say the Queen will never give up the throne, not before she dies. She sees it as her duty.
And of course, Savannah, the Queen is still a young 86. Her mum, the Queen Mother, lived to 101, which by my math suggests Prince Charles may have to wait until he's 79 before he becomes king.
Okay, well, what do they say there? Long live the Queen, right? Kirsten, thank you so much.
Or in the words of The Hobbit.
Being a royal must kind of stink sometimes. You can't talk about it. Just take the alternate.
Pardon me while I take my crown off and talk about how rough it
Refurbish the
is.
castle without people reading into your remarks.
I think it's crazy. I mean, if he was truly talking about this house.
Yeah, that's terrible.
How should be my mother?
Wear the flowy shirt, then the pregnancy. But that's the worst thing that happens to you in a day.
Okay, let's take a little bit of a turn here. Al always says that bald is beautiful.
Nicholas Fugese reporting, also known as the Governor, in Buckingham Palace recipient 2012.
Cheerleaders.
Nicholas Fugese reporting, CNN Our Reporter, here with Shelby County Commissioner Heidi Schaefer regarding the Diamond Jubilee of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. I received a letter on the behalf of Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, regarding me attending an event in Canada, and his response to me regarding a letter I extended to him regarding his forthcoming visit to Canada. So Commissioner Schaefer, could you first wish Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II a happy Diamond Jubilee, and could you please read the letter that Prince Charles extended to me?
And of course, we always wish Her Royal Highness the happiest of all occasions. It's wonderful to have good communications and good relations with the people of Great Britain. And this letter, it says, the office of the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall. Dear Mr. Pegues, the Prince of Wales has asked me to thank you for your kind letter of the 4th of April. His Royal Highness is most grateful to you for taking the trouble to write as you did. He was particularly touched by your kind words of support, both for himself and his forthcoming to Canada, as well as for Her Majesty in her Jubilee year. The Prince of Wales has asked me to send you his warmest thanks and very best wishes. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Claudia Holloway. And that's from Clarence House.
From Clarence House in London. And so, Commissioner Schaefer, what do you think about Prince of Wales responding to me?
Well, I think that's pretty neat. It shows he's got an excellent staff. And I just think that's a wonderful, wonderful recognition of you.
Absolutely. Nicholas Fugese reporting. And also he responded to Tennessee Children, remember,
yes,
a while back. Nicholas Fugese reporting. CNN Our Reporter on Memphis. The Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth. Nicholas Fugese reporting here with Shelby County Commissioner Heidi Schaefer. And I received a booklet from Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II regarding her Diamond Jubilee. And could you please express your support for Queen Elizabeth II regarding this booklet and her Diamond Jubilee? And could you please show to the international community what she extended to me, Commissioner Schaefer?
Well, I just thought this was very lovely. It's the program from her Diamond Jubilee, and you can see it's Elizabeth II, and I believe the R stands for Rex. She began her reign in 1952, and it shows that her Diamond Jubilee is in 2012. And if you open it up, you see her on her coronation day, and some pictures throughout the years. And there she is in her royal regalia. And it's from Buckingham Palace, and it says, I send you my grateful thanks for the words of support which you have so kindly sent on the occasion of the 60th anniversary of my accession to the throne. Elizabeth, 2012.
Absolutely. Thank you, Commissioner Heidi Schaefer. And it was a complete honor to receive this from Queen Elizabeth II, and it was just amazing to me. So, as the youngest Shelby County Unified School Board applicant, I'm just honored, and I will continue to fight and help my generation to be inspired in public service.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Thank you, Commissioner Schaefer. And happy 2012 Diamond Jubilee to Her Majesty.